Okay, so you've spent a lot of time and effort making your nursery look nice, but is it safe? The September issue of American Baby has some trouble spots parents should avoid when designing their baby's room. And for more, we are joined by American Baby's senior lifestyle editor, Jessica Hartshorn. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
All right, so, I know when parents have newborns, everyone wants to bring a little stuffed animal. They want a little this, a little that. That gets into the crib. Can that be a danger zone?
You want to make the crib look so nice, but honestly, there shouldn't be anything in the crib other than a mattress with a fitted crib sheet and your baby.
It's kind of boring,
It does look boring. We figured out how to photograph them so they look cute in American Baby, but you just get a really colorful sheet. But the bumpers that go around have actually posed a danger. In fact, the city of Chicago this week banned the sale of crib bumpers, which is big news in our world. But there's some suspicion that some SIDS deaths are actually babies who may have rolled over and suffocated against a bumper. So we say, why take the risk?
Right.
And certainly you don't want blankets in there because, again, a baby could slide under a blanket. But they make these cool wearable blankets now that zipper onto a baby and are safe. And you don't need pillows, you don't need stuffed animals. Really, nothing should be in there with them.
Baby doesn't need a pillow at all.
Oh, no.
All right. You think they would want the same things that we want, but no, I totally get it. What about a Dropside crib? Because we've heard so much about possible dangers with that.
Yeah, they have been completely recalled and are no longer able to be manufactured in the United States. But what the trouble is people like to pass on cribs. It seems such a waste to put it in a landfill. In fact, I even see in my local neighborhood listserv people talking about, I don't want to put this crib in the garbage. And it's like, well, you know what? If it has a drop side, you kind of have to. And don't accept a hand-me-down that has a drop side. They were a great idea. The idea was you drop down the side and it was easier to get your baby out. But as they get passed from one kid to another, that hardware starts to give. And if the drop side falls down unexpectedly, it could really cause damage. So no drop side cribs.
And when it comes to baby monitors, I know that they can really be a huge help when it comes to making sure baby is okay. But at the same time, can they pose a risk?
You don't want it too close to the baby. I think now that there are so many great video monitors, people set up the monitor right next to the baby so they can get a close-up view. But the monitor can't be in your crib. In fact, it should be probably about 3 feet away. You're going to have a slight distance view. Again, because it's a cord, it's anything the baby can grab begins to pose immediate strangulation hazards and all kinds of bad things. So keep the cords and the monitors out of the crib for sure.
Makes a lot of sense. And when it comes to the changing table, should you put that in a certain spot?
Yeah, well, mostly you just need to stay near the changing table. Wherever your changing table is, it's not actually a safe place to sit the baby. Unlike the crib, you can sit the baby in the crib and walk away. If you put your baby on the changing table, you don't want to walk away. So make sure you have all your supplies there, your diapers, your creams, your towels, your change of clothes, everything within reach before you lay your baby down and start changing, because you need to be right there so that
doesn't
can't
roll off.
Exactly.
That would be the worst thing.
Exactly.
And there are a lot of you want that beautiful light so that your baby can wake up when it's sunny outside and all of that. But cords and whatnot from windows, mini blinds, that can pose a risk, can't it?
Yeah, that's our final risk we're going to talk about, because blinds often work with the string, and again, you don't want that anywhere near your baby. So keeping your crib away from a window is the first step, and the second step is to use any kind of window treatment that doesn't involve a cord. Cordless blinds are great. If they do have a short cord, make sure it's not in a loop, but just, curtains are fine. But again, you still want the crib away from that. Nothing that they can grab. Even a mobile, I love mobiles for little babies. They love to look at them. But by the time they can sit up and try to grab it, then you have to take it down.
You have to think about everything when it comes to that little one, don't you?
So
don't put the crib or the changing table, any of that, near a window if there's a cord with mini blinds or anything like that. All right. Really good tips. Thanks so much for being with us. We do appreciate it.